Hello everyone, it's your old pal Gabby314. This is my second recording because the first one my cat was on top of the monitor and I believe the microphones are up there, so nothing, well, it recorded but it was all... So we gotta do this again. I just washed my dog and shaved his butt. So he's not talking to me anymore, he's just staring off into the corner. But this is my show where I watch bad network shows, so you don't have to. In this episode, it's the first episode of The Fix, and I knew it was going to be bad because I watch Good Morning America, and whenever they plug anything, you know it's a shill plug. I mean, they plug any Disney stuff, any ABC stuff, any Marvel stuff, anything like that. They just plug. It's so obvious, it's depressing sometimes. But this is The Fix, the Marsha Clark show, where she writes that she is not Marsha Clark, and it's not OJ, and none of this is real, and none of this makes sense. And so, let's start with the summary. So not Marsha Clark lost a high-profile case for not OJ killing his not Nicole, and she left to live in a ranch, but she's called back because not OJ has killed again. So then I'm watching this. I'm like, is that Adebisi from Oz? This is great. I'm so happy. And he's at a funeral, putting his wife into the ground. I think it's his wife. I'm not sure, but it's his. Well, she's dead now. And everyone blames him. Everyone stared at him. I'm like, what kind of funeral is this? I mean, I've never been to a funeral where people just stare at someone. But this is not real life. And Marsha Clark's right. This is not real. None of this is real. So then, not Marsha Clark and her ex-partner catch up on their time apart, and that's where you learn that she left and he's just been doing nothing. And then they show a whole bunch of news clips because that's what they do in shows. So then they interrogate Adebisi, and he's trying to charm the cops, but nothing's working. They do not fall for any of his things, which is kind of weird because, one, isn't he supposed to be famous? So some people would fall for the charms, and aren't they trying to build a rapport with them so that he would tell them things that you wouldn't normally tell him? But apparently they don't care. But not Marsha Clark gets upset that they're not finding anything, so she sends in a note to put him off balance, and they put him off balance, and it, boom, all of a sudden he realizes, hey, Marsha Clark's here. Not Marsha Clark's here. I think her name is Maya. Okay? But I'm just wondering, is this the first murder case? Okay, sorry, is this the second murder case for the cops? Because the first one was his previous murder, and this is the second one. But the cops have no clue what they're doing. I mean, is this how Marsha Clark sees police officers, that they have no clue what to do and the DA needs to tell them what to do? It's very insulting. It's depressing. But then, not OJ has to meet with his lawyer, and the lawyer's like, oh, I'm not going to do this again. He goes, well, I'll give you money. And so he says, listen, if you do everything I say, and the lawyer's name is the Wolf, if I haven't said it yet, he says, I'll defend you. You've got to do exactly what I said. And I think his name's Johnson, not OJ. So it's I can't say this. Severin? We'll just call him SJ. So then the DA team meets up, and it's very boring because they're going over tape after tape and they're finding nothing. But then, of course, not Marsha Clark, she's looking at the tape. She goes, I can find something no one else can. And she shows them that she's a genius because she's a woman. And they discover that his girlfriend is under his complete control and can't do anything without his say-so because she has woman powers. And so then the defense team, led by the Wolf, and he wants to lead everything with an iron fist. And this part seemed very futuristic, like techno stuff, because like you have this huge defense team, and then all of a sudden, on the TV, an Asian guy shows up, and he's like, I'm going to tell you what to do because I know the media savvy, and I know technology, and I know everything. I don't know what I don't know what mood this show's trying to get, but I get confused. Okay, so then the DA team get together. It's Maya and Marin. They not Marin, but CJ, and they don't like each other. And that's because Maya she left without saying goodbye, and so CJ is pissed, and they should just have some wine and some pie and hug and make up, right? But then not Marsha Clark is outside, and she gets yelled at by some dad of a murdered girl because she failed to finish the case. And I'm thinking, but it was her first case. It was the first murder in the entire world. Doesn't he understand? But he doesn't care, and she just stares off into the distance forlorningly. So then the DA talk. These two people, I think it was him. I don't know if he's DA, but this guy and some girl talk, and they say that they need to keep Maya because when the case fails, they need someone to blame. And I'm like, I already know it's gonna fail. Okay, please God help me. So then the wolf gets beat up because he owes people money. I'm not sure if it was for gambling or for drugs. And here's the wolf. But he says, "Listen, I have a case. I got money." And the guy goes, "Listen, I gotta beat you up." And he beats him up. I'm like, none of this is making sense. And how is this any part of the story? I don't know. I think that Marsha Clark just wanted to beat up Shapiro. That's the only thing I can understand. And I hope that's Shapiro. I hope it's not the Kardashian guy. It's got to be. Because Kardashian guy, she wouldn't do that because he's passed. I don't know. But apparently they interrogate Johnson some more. And then Maya wakes up. And I die a little inside. And then someone breaks into Maya's house. And she almost kills him because she has a gun. And I'm not sure why she has a gun. But it ends up being her boyfriend. So then Johnson talks to his ex, which I believe, it was Robin Givens. And so she says that the cops want to talk to her, and she'll help them for $100,000 and some more later. And he says, "But I'm innocent. Don't you understand? I'm innocent." And she goes, "Of course I understand. You would never hurt your ex-wife, or you would never hurt your wife, nor the wife before that, nor me." Which you understand that he hurts them all. And so then Maya is with her boyfriend, and they talk about leaving, and she says, "Oh, but you should know that they asked me to stay." And I'm thinking, why did you come back in the first place? I don't understand. Did they just ask you, "Hey, why don't you come back and just chill out"? What? Why? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, she could have done anything over the phone. We live in a day and age where she could have just, I don't know, been online, did WebEx, done something. But she had to leave her house to come here. So then, not Maya, but I think it was CJ. CJ finds out that Jessica, who is the new dead girl, she had some stuff hidden in SJ's daughter's storage locker. So the Maya goes to the daughter and lies and says, "Listen, I know your dad's innocent, and I want to prove him innocent, so I need to know it's in that storage locker." And I thought, the cops can lie. That's okay for the cops to lie because they're supposed to lie. But I don't think that a DA or an ex-DA or someone who's about to come on the DA team should lie ever. But apparently in Marsha Clark's world, anyone can lie. Let's all lie. So then Maya finds that there's evidence that Jessica was beaten in a video in the storage locker. And all this while, it's interchanged with the wolf blaming some white guy and saying they're not going to prosecute this white guy because he's white. So then the DA thinks they have probable cause because there are many tapes, and in one of them Jessica says, "I'm taking these tapes to the police." But I don't understand why that's probable cause because she didn't take them to the police. Did SJ know about the storage locker? Did SJ know about the tapes? Why did SJ leave the tapes? The only person I could think is maybe the daughter knew about it because it's her storage locker and she killed her. I don't know. Okay, so then Maya's talking about their boyfriend, and she says she's thinking about staying, and her boyfriend says, you never sold your house because you had unfinished business, so you better finish it and then come home. And then they kiss and he leaves. So then Maya is given the lead on the DA, and the person who's the DA, she gets kicked. She's still on the team, but she's not the lead anymore. And then there is a call put in from Wolf to SJ that there's a raid coming and he better hide some stuff. So he gave his stuff to his stepson. He gave a bag. In the bag was I don't know what's in it, but he gave it to Kato Kalin, his stepson, and you find out at the end that the ex-lead of the DA was the one who told the Wolf, because nothing is worse than a woman scorned, and I can't watch anymore. Please don't make me watch anymore. The dialogue's okay, the acting's okay, the filming's okay. I mean, I don't know, but the whole plot doesn't make any sense to me. I thought a criminal can't make money off his crimes. How can a DA make money off her failed jury trials? I don't know. I'm done. And there's 10 more episodes or something, or 9 more episodes. I don't know. Sorry, I've been talking too much. This is my second time doing this. I don't. So I won't be watching anymore. I'm watching this so you don't have to. Peace and love. I mean, there's other stuff, but man, The Fix. It's here. The Fix. Why, Robin Tooney? Why? Why? I mean, you were on the Mentalist. Why? Why, Marsha Clark? Why? I mean, you know, it's just your what's it? Fan fiction. This is fan fiction for real life. Listen, you may be having a good time for telling it, but we're not having a good time for watching this. That's all I got to say. Peace and love, everyone. Be good to each other. And don't apologize anymore. That's it. I'm making a movement where we stop apologizing. No more apologies. You know, Marsha Clark, I hate this show. I hate everything about it. Don't apologize. Just don't do it anymore. Just don't do it. Bye.